Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Munosi, also known as Munosi Eats Vegan. Today I'm going to attempt to recreate a sandwich that I had months ago that I cannot stop thinking about. It is a sandwich from a restaurant called Tasha's. It was on the menu. It's actually a vegetarian sandwich and it has mozzarella cheese in it. So you opt out for the mozzarella cheese and that's how you make the sandwich vegan. The ingredients in this sandwich were very simple, but it packed so much flavor. So here we have brown mushrooms, capers to make olive tapenade, some Kalamata olives, and cherry tomatoes that we're gonna roast. Napolitano sauce is what they use, but I couldn't find it and I bought passata sauce, and we're gonna make it on some ciabatta bread, which is what they use too, which I think is key to making the sandwich, because the chewiness you get from the ciabatta bread adds so much texture, which I totally enjoyed. This sandwich is packed full of flavor, umami flavor, salty. It is delicious. I hope I can do it justice and hopefully it tastes as good, if not better. Let's begin. First up, we're gonna start with roasting our cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches and we're gonna pop this cherry tomatoes in a oven safe dish. I'm gonna crush some garlic. The thing about this sandwich is it uses such simple ingredients that you have to pack as much flavor as you can at every step, which I believe is what made it such a delicious, rememberable, unforgettable sandwich. So crushed 1.5 garlic cloves, and then I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil to help it caramelize in the oven. Crack some black pepper, blocks of freshly cracked black pepper, and sea salt. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven and let it roast. So according to our friend Google, to make olive tapenade we need olives, black pepper, olive oil, capers, lemon juice, garlic, and salt. And they also use sardines, but vegan over here. We're gonna use some nori sheets to add umami flavor that we need in here, and the fishy flavor. What an olive tapenade essentially is an olive paste. It adds saltiness, brininess. It's that punch of flavor that I feel that you can use on anything. I made a rookie mistake and bought olives with pips in them. So I had to take out the pips, chop all these things finely, mix it together, and make our olive tapenade. I actually hated olives before, but I've grown to love them now. I'm not gonna pop a whole olive in my mouth like most people do, but I do appreciate them now. I think that's enough olives. I'm gonna chop these up and smash them into a paste. Smash it into a paste like this. See, this is what you're trying to achieve. Use my trusty fairy instead of making life difficult for myself. And crush that garlic. Mix it. Now I'm gonna pop this olive and garlic into this bowl, and then get some capers, which are also briny just like the olives. I would call an olive tapenade like a flavor bomb. think that's a lot of capers. I have like, let's say 15 capers here. I'm gonna chop them up. I think that's good enough. Pop that in there. Let me wipe my hands wiped. Get a spoon. And then I'm gonna add some of the blended up nori sheets. I'm just winging this. I know I looked up the recipe, but I was actually looking up ingredients and not the recipe. So then I'm cracking some black pepper. I go through so much black pepper, it's insane. Look, the bottle is almost empty as the mic is almost through. Some olive oil, that's gonna make it loosen it up a bit. Lemon juice to freshen it up, using my other hand to catch the seeds. The juice of half a lemon that's clearly not very juicy. Let me throw that away. And then I'm gonna stir this. This is how it's looking right now. Yes, I did not need the food processor. Look at this. Salt is needed. The recipe was right. I thought it would be too salty, but no. This is why tasting is so important while cooking, because you get to adjust the flavors how necessary. I think I'm going to add some more nori. And there we have our olive tapenade. Look at how beautiful and blistered these tomatoes are. I got them out the oven. They were in there for about 20 minutes, I think is what they took in there. I got them nice and blistered. They've got some black spots on there. Not burnt. The char is flavor. But you gotta watch them. They were in there at 200 Celsius degrees for, like I said, about 20 minutes, and now they're out looking delicious. So let's slice up these mushrooms, get them in the pan, saute them, and finish up this delicious, promising sandwich. Because I'm only making 2 sandwiches for my mom and I. Slice them. If you don't like mushrooms, like, I don't get you. Especially being vegetarian or vegan. Mushrooms are such a huge part of that diet. You can't replace the umami flavor. So I have a pan here that was heating up. I'm gonna add the mushrooms in there. I'm adding olive oil. If that's dried Italian herbs is what I'm adding. Clumsy today, are we? Some salt. I think I need to turn the heat down before I add my garlic, because garlic burns so quickly. You need to be careful with garlic. I don't remember if I add salt in here. I'm such a chaotic person in the kitchen. Let me add some black pepper. And I feel like the kitchen is about having fun, and that's what my channel is going to be about. It's about having fun in the kitchen, making mistakes, recipes not working out all the time, because we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like, sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay. Let me add garlic, but this time I'm adding crushed garlic, which I think is a must in your spice rack. If you don't have that, you need it. I'm gonna turn the stove off, and this is what we have. Look at this. Now we're going to assemble the sandwich. You're gonna start with, slice up your shea butter bread into half. And then we're gonna get a spoon. On one side of the bread, I'm gonna go with the olive tapenade. I'm gonna spread this before I put it in the oven so it amalgamates. Get in as much of this olive tapenade in here, because this is the flavor. And then the other side, I'm gonna go in with my passata. So I'm gonna put that on the other half of the sandwich. Then I'm gonna spread that. And then I'm gonna pop this in a pan in the oven for, I think, about 10 minutes just to warm it up. And let's do a quick clean up of the bowl so I can slice up some more olives that go inside the sandwich. These pitted olives are going to be the death of me. This time I'm not going to use a lot of olives because remember we have the olive tapenade in there. So I'm going to give it a rough chop, maybe just a little bit more for these two sandwiches. And one thing I forgot to tell you guys about that's in the sandwich is some greenery in form of basil. Now the bread, let me not drop it, is out the oven. We're gonna assemble and taste the bottom sandwiches. Nice and crispy but still soft. That's the bottom. We're gonna go in with the washed basil. That's going in. Basil. The smell of basil just makes me think pizza. There we go. That's enough greenery. Then I'm gonna go in with my chopped olives. You just want them spread out so every other bite you get a sporadic pop of olive. And then I'm gonna go in with my roasted tomatoes. Look at them, so blistered and beautiful. The juices are gonna be divine. My mom's gonna love the sandwich. She didn't have it with me the last time, and she's the one who actually bought it for me. Getting some of the juices from the bottom, drizzle those on there. More tomato here. Look at these mushrooms. See, very simple ingredients. Oh, look at that. So excited. So excited. Now you pop the hood on the sandwich. There we go. Look at this. Look at these. Wow. I can't wait to have a bite. Now let's slice it in half and have a bite. I think this one wins. So nice. Oh, the sound. I can't. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at it. Love. Let me go in for that first bite. This is just as good as I remembered. The saltiness from the olives, the umami flavor from the mushrooms, freshness from the basil, the chewiness of the ciabatta bread. This sandwich is simply elite. Elite. Simple ingredients, prepared in a simple manner, tastes so good, lacks no flavor. I hope you try this sandwich. If you don't want to make it for yourself, pop over to Tasha's and ask them to make one for you. But be careful. Ask if the olive tapenade does not have anchovies in it. You need to watch out for that. Thank you for watching my channel again today. Hope you make the sandwich. Tell me below, what is your favorite sandwich? That's what you should comment below. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here all the time. Please like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye. The birds are out here making noise. What? Usually you put this in the food processor. Come on, lemon juice. Right, but there goes the main character in my life, my dog Milo. I